I had a viewer ask me what I planned on doing with the peppers that we have. Let's just run through and do a pepper update. I'll tell you what I got, and as I go through, I'll try to tell you what I plan on doing with them. I've got 3 cubanelle plants. Saw several videos last year where people were talking about how awesome the cubanelles were. So I thought I'd give them a try. I really didn't know what they were. We've already harvested a couple. And to me, they are like a large banana pepper. Super sweet. And I like these a lot better than I do the banana peppers. So these are just for eating, putting in salads or cooking up with our meal dishes. Definitely will be in my garden again next year. I really enjoy the cubanelles. People were not kidding when they talked about how fantastic they were. And look at these plants. These things are prolific. I have these peppers all over. Lots and lots and lots of peppers. And the plants really aren't all that large. So you get a lot of pepper on a small plant so far. Unless they decide to jump up and be bigger. And then I have 3 jalapeno M's. I like jalapenos, and normally I like to pick them off the plant and just eat them like candy. These are a little bit too warm for that. Either I'm wimping out, or these are a little hotter than what I'm used to on a jalapeno. But these are very, very good. Awesome flavor, and I'll still eat them raw, just not as quickly as I normally do. I like these in my salads as well, and just about any kind of dish that you want to add a little heat to. And these too are growing prolifically. You can look and see we have jalapenos all over, and I've already harvested a few. I like them young and tender, just about this size. I like them green, so I pick them before they turn red. And these are just for eating. I've got a couple here that's getting a little bit bigger than what I prefer, so I may have to come and harvest a few of them today, just to keep them from getting too big. And then I have 3 cayenne. Most of my peppers I planted in 3s. These are cayenne long. They're supposed to get about 6 inches long. We've harvested some. None of them's been 6 inches yet though, so I guess I'm picking them too early. And I plan on drying these and grinding them up for cayenne pepper. So that's what we'll be doing with those. These don't have quite as many, well, I don't know. This plant's got quite a few on here. I'll retract that statement. These are growing pretty prolifically too. I should have looked before I spoke. There's a lot of peppers on this plant. Not so many on that one. And this one's got quite a few on it too. These 3 up front are Orange King bell peppers. And this one's starting to lean over. It's got a big pepper on it. I'm sure it tastes mighty good right about now, but we're gonna wait and let it turn orange. And really, I'm growing these for the sport of it. I'm not a huge bell pepper fan. Daddy J is, and so are several of the kids. But I did want color in the garden. I wanted color on the plate. So we have some bell peppers that's supposed to turn orange. I think right now that's the only plant that has a pepper of size on it. Behind there we have our California Wonder. That way we can have green bell pepper and red bell pepper off of them. And I don't see any peppers on these yet. Oh yes we do. We have a little one. Behind that, I have some purple bell pepper. Again, growing the purple bell for color, just to be appealing to the eye. And on the plate in the garden, we've got a few purple bells growing. There's one. It's not very big yet. Got a couple even smaller than that. Oh, look here. I just seen this one. Behind the purple bells are the chocolate bells. And I have one here that has already changed colors. He's a little fella though. He is already chocolate. Look at that. I'll have to pull that out of there today. He's a little one, but he's a nice color. We have some more growing. My chocolates are doing pretty good. Behind my chocolate bell, well, wait a minute. These are all purple bells. I'm sorry. These are the chocolate bells. And we have a lot of chocolate bells on here, but they're not of size yet. This one down here is a real good sized one. Just gotta wait for him to turn color. He's a nice pepper there. And then behind my chocolate bells, I have some Alma paprika. And these peppers have been very interesting. They turned out, when they first started growing, they were creamy white, which really surprised me. I've not grown these before. But they start out a creamy white, and then they'll turn orange, and then when they turn red, they'll be mature and ready to harvest. And I just plan on dehydrating these and grinding them for some paprika pepper. These things are pretty prolific. Got lots of peppers on all three plants. This one, I had actually lost one of my paprikas, and so I put this one out. It was about 2 weeks behind, and of course he's a lot smaller than the others. But he's putting on peppers. We got a couple good sized peppers in there. Behind my paprika, I have red cheese. These are, from my understanding, a pimento type pepper. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. Maybe make some pimento cheese. I grew this one for the sport. Have something a little different and something new in the garden. There'll be small red peppers. So, we'll see. We may eat them off the table. I've never eaten them before, so I don't know what they taste like, but we'll see. And then behind the red cheese is some called Chinese Giants. These are supposed to be a really large red pepper. I believe they are sweet, similar to a bell. We have peppers growing. I'm not real sure. And again, I grew these for the sport, so my plans for it, grow them, see what they taste like, and figure it out. That's my plan. We got quite a few peppers on these. They're doing really well. This one's really tall, but I'm not seeing any peppers on it. Got some blooms starting, so this one's just behind, I guess. Over here we have Daddy J's hot peppers. I'll have to look at the tags to tell you what they are. I know he has 2 of each, 7 and 7, Bahoot Jalopia, Trinidad Scorpion, and some chocolate habaneros. I know he has a ghost pepper on one of these plants. The Bahoot Jalopia, I believe, is here. And he's supposed to have a pepper on here somewhere. Just one lonely old pepper. And I'm not quite sure where it's at. This is the habaneros. I'm not seeing any peppers on the habanero yet. There's the 7 and 7. And then the scorpion is up here on the end. And as far as his plans, I think mostly he just grew them for the sport of it. However, the Jalopia, the Bahoot Jalopia, we do like putting in our chili. It adds a real good flavor and some heat. It doesn't take many. Big pot, you only need 1 or 2 peppers. Them things are hot. It does not take much. So that's how the peppers are growing. They're doing well. They're starting to put off. These super hots are not quite putting peppers out yet, but we have lots of blooms, so we expect peppers anytime now. Thanks for watching, and as always, until we speak again, keep on growing.